This year's senior graduation speaker, as selected by a panel of faculty and administrators, is Hanan Alsaffar. Hanan's life experience, intellectual curiosity, and profound commitment to international service are both impressive and humbling. Coming to Hun as a junior and non-native English speaker, Hanan managed to distinguish herself in the most challenging of her academic courses. In addition to her talent in math and the sciences, she has also developed a passion for the complexities of socioeconomic issues. As a boarding student, Hanan has been actively involved in welcoming new students into the dorm and making them feel at home. She also led our Middle Eastern club, and she offered critically important leadership to creating online classes, online English instruction for girls in Afghanistan who are permitted no other educational access. She recruited fellow students to serve as mentors, participated in calls with Afghan students to help them with their English practice, continues to teach online classes in English grammar, and mentors a 15-year-old Afghan girl now living in Iran. One teacher has written that Hanan's gifts include resilience, dedication, positivity, and a sincerity of character that endears her to all she meets. Hanan will attend the University of Pennsylvania in the fall. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's senior speaker, Hanan Alsaffar.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I stand in front of you all today to share a special story. A story of a class that made it through both virtual and in-person learning. A class that created an opportunity to learn from every difficulty on the way. A class that learned to appreciate those opportunities and be grateful to have them. A class full of leaders who are thrilled to make a change in the community. I am here today to share with you all the story of the class of 2023. But before I do so, allow me to share my own story with you. I came to Hun 2 years ago as a junior, all the way from another country that's 5,000 miles away from here. I was scared that I wouldn't fit in, that people won't accept my culture, that it would be hard for this shy Bahraini girl to make a positive impact in the society or even make a friend. And in the beginning, it was hard. It wasn't easy at all. The first couple of months for me at Hun were very difficult. I felt homesick and didn't want to be part of anything. I was counting the days left for me at Hun, and I just wanted to leave. It was only because of the community at Hun that I then realized that the more I took an active role in the community, the less homesick I was, and the more fun I had. I then started opening up to others, making new friendships, and overall enjoying my time in the school. Here at Hun, and in the narrow Carter dorm hallways, I have made some of the best friendships in my entire life. I met people that I know will be lifelong friends. I learned how important it is to advocate for those who cannot advocate for themselves, and how important it is to help them with all I can. For instance, one of the most transformative growth experiences I've ever had was the Afghan outreach program my friend Zahra and I had created while at Hun. Between my room and hers, we created an application for girls interested in learning English, interviewed applicants, and launched a summer class. The story doesn't end here. This class would have not been possible without the willingness of Hun teachers and students who volunteered to help in creating this program. From Dr. Holm agreeing to teach and create a curriculum from scratch, to Hun students volunteering in phone buddy calls, to the school board, giving 2 full scholarships to the girls in the program. Everyone wanted to help. Engaging in this program taught me what a supportive community looks like. When I saw everyone helping out in the extent of what they can do, I realized how lucky I was to be at Han. I understood what a privilege I have being in a place where good ideas are supported and where positive social change is always encouraged. The community at Han didn't only encourage social change, but it also promoted acceptance of everyone's culture and beliefs. One of my favorite memories at Han is when faculty and non-Muslim students all gathered around the table during Ramadan to share the experience of fasting with Muslim kids. You can tell the community at Han is accepting and welcoming of all cultures when you see people from different beliefs fasting for 15 hours every day for an entire week just to make 5 Muslim students feel more like home. Those Ramadan iftars taught me how crucial it is to open up to others and share my culture with them. Han taught me how it is my social responsibility to be a cultural ambassador for my country, not just for myself, but also for others to learn more about it, and to create opportunities for the community to become stronger and tighter. Now that we are this close from graduating and leaving this place, I'm not counting the time left anymore. I'm counting the days left to come back as an alum, to give back to the school that has always given opportunities to me, to get a chance to say thank you to everyone who has made my experience here a phenomenal one, to Dr. B, who always stopped by to ask if I'm doing okay, to Ms. Barras, who always listened to my complaints about school every single Tuesday, to Dr. Busey for having some of the most interesting discussions with his students, to Mr. Huffman, who never said no for a homework extension, to Mr. Dowse for being one of the few people here who seems to understand my sense of humor, to Ms. Collingham for encouraging creativity and art within her classroom, to Senor Espinoza for all the funny jokes he says in class, to Mrs. Polar for genuinely caring about boarding students as if they were her own children. I would also like to thank my mom, my dad, and all the parents and teachers here who were always there when we needed them throughout this long journey. This is only my story, one out of 160 unique stories. Stories of leaders who made a change at Han and will make a difference wherever they go next. Stories of 160 students who made Han an amazing experience. Everyone led in their own way, and everyone said thank you and gave back to the community in a different way. Some decided to take leadership roles and be part of the student government, while others wanted to give back by doing what they're best at, whether it was music or sports or even excelling academically at school. But all of us led Han by being kind, welcoming, and accepting. Leadership isn't just about having good public speaking or management skills. It is about making an impact in someone's life. And the class of 2023 showed that clearly. Class of 2023, throughout these years, you have learned and grown up together. You have come through difficulties together. You have created long-lasting friendships and made unforgettable memories in the hallways of Cheesebro and around the tables of this hectic dining hall. I am honored to stand in front of you all and congratulate you on this big milestone in your life. I know for a fact that each single one of you is going to achieve great things in the near future, because tomorrow's leaders are Han graduates today. Class of 2023, congratulations and thank you.
That was so good. Thank you, Sahus.